Hello, friends. So I got an email this morning. Proof that it's a real email. I'm not just talking out of my butt. This client is a longtime client, and oh, baby, the shadow work jumped out at me. So we're going to talk about it while I do a little bit of skincare and get ready for the day. So in that email, my client basically said, I don't trust him. I think he's going to cheat. I don't know if he ever loved me. I want real love, but I still feel like I'm waiting for him. So what do I do? And I think this message could help a lot of people. So I'm sitting here like a spiritual CSI agent, dusting for fingerprints and analyzing the crime scene of her heart. Like, who did this? Was it him, or was it her unhealed inner child wearing a trench coat again? Spoiler, it's always both. So whenever you, my collective, tell me something like, I can't trust him, my shadow work brain turns into that detective board game. Because yes, sometimes the menfolk act shady. Sometimes they're human red flags pretending to be green. But on a soul level, the inability to trust someone else is always pointing toward the places where you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself to leave when the energy shifts. You don't trust yourself to honor your intuition the first time. You don't trust yourself not to repeat the old pattern. This isn't a problem. This is your inner protector saying, girl, I am scared you won't choose you. This is the shadow work. That's the mirror. And it's uncomfortable. But holy hell, is it powerful? Whenever y'all hit me with, he might cheat, he might use me, he might get bored. This, to me, this is the abandonment wound speaking in tongues, if you will. So what she said in the email is, I'm afraid he'll cheat, I'm afraid he'll use me, I'm afraid he'll get bored. Let's call this what it is. This is your abandonment wound doing slam poetry. It's dramatic. It's loud. It's a little feral. It's convinced that you are not enough to be. But here's the shadow work truth. Fear of someone abandoning you comes from the places where you've abandoned yourself over and over again. You do this by ignoring red flags, settling for crumbs, overgiving, people-pleasing, shrinking your needs. You do this by avoiding conflict, by trying to deserve love instead of receiving it. Men don't trigger our wounds. They mirror them. There's a difference. He's not threatening to abandon you. Your inner child is terrified you will abandon her again. Now, when someone comes to me, they say, I don't think this person ever loved me. What this is screaming is the worthiness wound has been exposed. This one is oof, right? She said, I don't think he ever loved me. Even if he did, he might have, right? If your nervous system can't receive love, you won't be able to feel it. This is the shadow of unworthiness. This is the part of you that learned that love is earned, love is conditional, love is chaos, love is unpredictable, love disappears, love hurts. When love is calm, secure, steady, real, your brain goes, absolutely, we do not do this here. Shadow work teaches us this. You do not fear that he didn't love you. You fear that you are unlovable in your rawest form. That's a wound, not a truth. Let's talk about timeline shifting and soul contract energy. So when this client said, I just want real love, I want new love, that told me everything. Because that desire, that's your soul dragging you into a new timeline by the hair. When you start craving something healthier, safer, deeper, you're already outgrowing the old energetic contract. We don't leave relationships first. We outgrow them energetically, spiritually, emotionally, and then the physical world catches up. So here's the real shadow work plot twist. You don't need to pick him or someone else. You pick you who doesn't self-betray anymore. The universe recognizes every relationship in your life around that version, the current version. So here's the spiritual tea. It's piping hot this morning. You're not scared he's wrong for you. You're scared you'll keep choosing the version of yourself who tolerates it. Let that sink in. Relationships don't reveal his character. They reveal your shadows. which is your attachment style, your wounds, your fears, your conditioning, your trauma patterns, your past heartbreaks, and your unmet needs. He's not your punishment. He's your mirror. If you fix the wound, the mirror changes. You fix the mirror, the relationship changes. Billy and I are a prime example of that. If he can't meet the healed version of you, the universe removes them, like bad eyebrows in a glow-up montage. If you're confused about your relationship right now, just take a minute and remember, stop asking, does he love me? Start asking, what version of me is attracting this dynamic? Let that sink in. You can ask yourselves follow-up questions. Is it the self-abandoning you? Is it the wounded you, the inner child you, the unworthy you? Or the version of you who knows she deserves stability, devotion, and peace? Because the moment you become her you're trying to be, he rises or he fades. Or someone better aligned enters your life like a goddamn plot twist in a romance movie. Either way, you're not losing. You're leveling the hell up. So remember, the next time that you are faced with that you feel the compulsion to make some sort of a decision, what timeline do I jump in on, right? Where do I go? What do I do? What do I do? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Start seeking alignment. Take a look at the triggers. Take a look at the shadows. Start integrating them. I just taught you how. Remember that you're in control of your own reality. But a large part of this is also trusting that your connection to source, universe, higher self, God, whatever you want to call it, okay? That connection will never steer you wrong. It will never kick you out of bed in the morning for eating cookies in bed. It will never leave you for somebody younger. It will never abandon you. This is safe. Your connection to divinity is safe. That's where the answer always lies. But you don't have to make the choice. When you choose you, anything that's not aligned will fall away. Or if they are really meant to be part of your destiny, they will rise up and meet you at your current vibration. You have no reason to be afraid. You have no reason to not do the work. Love you so much. Have a good day.